There are people who speak loudly, who demand attention with their voice, who feel powerful only when others are watching them. And then there are people who don't raise their voice, who don't push themselves into the center of every story, who don't announce their every move, yet they carry a power that cannot be denied. Their silence is not emptiness. Their calmness is not weakness. Their gentleness is not fragility. Quiet people hold a strength that is often misunderstood, a strength that grows in silence, a strength that does not depend on being seen, heard, or celebrated. Quiet people move differently. They observe more than they react. They listen more than they speak. They think deeply, feel deeply, understand deeply, and because of that, they speak with intention, clarity, and purpose. They are not interested in winning arguments. They are interested in understanding the truth. They are not obsessed with being noticed. They are focused on becoming better. And that kind of focus, discipline, and self-control is a power that loudness can never replace. So many people misjudge the quiet ones. They assume silence means shyness, timidity, or insecurity. They assume calmness means a lack of confidence. They assume gentleness means naivety. But they forget something important. A lion does not roar all day. The ocean does not make noise every second. Power does not always announce itself. Sometimes the most powerful force in the room is the one that says the least. Quiet people are often the ones who have survived the most. They have been through storms that others never knew about. They have fought battles in their mind that would break most people. They have experienced loss, betrayal, disappointment, and heartbreak, yet they still rise with grace. They still love with purity. They still walk with calmness. They still choose compassion over bitterness. They still choose peace over chaos. That quiet strength is not accidental. It was earned through pain, earned through reflection, earned through growth. Quiet people do not crumble easily because they have learned how to rebuild themselves many times before. They know how to start again. They know how to move forward even when no one supports them. They know how to stand alone without feeling lonely. Their silence is not isolation, it is transformation. In silence, they rebuild confidence. In silence, they discover clarity. In silence, they learn who they are and who they are not. And when they return stronger, sharper, wiser, and more powerful. Quiet people do not waste energy on noise. They do not respond to every insult, every misunderstanding, every provocation. They understand that reacting to everything is a sign of weakness, not strength. They know that not every situation deserves their energy. They know that peace is more valuable than proving a point. And because of that, they conserve their energy for the battles that truly matter, the ones that determine their future, their growth, their purpose. Quiet people are hard to read because their emotions run deep. They do not express everything they feel, but they feel more than most. They do not show every wound, but they carry wisdom from every struggle. They do not brag about their progress, but their progress speaks for itself. They do not tell you who they are, they show you through their consistency, their discipline, their loyalty, their character. Their silence is not a lack of expression, it is a form of emotional mastery. Quiet people know how to walk away without creating chaos. They know how to let go without announcing it. They know how to end a chapter without slamming the door. They understand that peace is more important than winning. They understand that dignity is more important than validation. When a quiet person walks away, it is not because they are weak, it is because they are strong enough to choose themselves. Quiet people are often the ones who carry the heaviest loads. They hold the family together. They support friends. They comfort others. They stay strong when everyone else is falling apart. They endure silently, not because they must, but because they choose to. They are the pillars that others lean on, the calm in every storm, the stability in every crisis. But beneath that strength is a heart that sometimes gets tired, a soul that sometimes breaks, a mind that sometimes needs rest. And yet, even when they are exhausted, they still show up. That is power. Quiet people succeed differently. They do not rush. They do not compare. They do not compete with noise. They grow steadily, privately, consistently. They understand that true success does not need to be announced. It just needs to be achieved. They focus on their goals quietly. They work when others are distracted. They improve while others are showing off. They prepare in silence, so when the moment comes, They rise effortlessly, surprising those who never saw them coming. Quiet people have vision. They see beyond the moment. They look deeper than the surface. They notice details that others overlook. They sense energy that others ignore. They understand human behavior, not because they speak much, but because they pay attention. Their intuition is sharp, their perception is powerful, and their awareness is unmatched. This is why quiet people are rarely fooled. They can read intentions, even when words say otherwise. Quiet people carry a different kind of confidence. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it's not performative. It's rooted, grounded, internal. They don't need validation because they are secure within themselves. They don't need to brag because their results speak louder than words. They don't need to seek approval because they trust their own judgment. Their confidence is a calm flame, not a wildfire, steady, consistent, impossible to extinguish. Quiet people forgive, but they do not forget. They move on, but they do not return to what hurt them. They understand that peace is expensive, and not everyone deserves access to them. They understand that closeness is a privilege, and trust must be earned. They don't create drama, but they also don't tolerate disrespect. They may be quiet, but they set boundaries that cannot be crossed. Quiet people love differently. Their love is deep, loyal, patient, and intentional. They don't love everyone, but when they do, they love fully. They commit with sincerity. They care with consistency. They show affection through actions, not noise. But if someone breaks their trust, a quiet person will slip away like a breeze, gently, silently, but permanently. They know that love should never cost them their peace. Quiet people are powerful because they can survive on their own. They are not dependent on crowds, noise, or attention. They recharge in solitude. They reflect in silence. They find meaning in stillness. They are not afraid of being alone because they know loneliness is not the absence of people, but the absence of connection. Instead of chasing people, they build themselves. Instead of seeking attention, they seek purpose. Instead of following noise, they follow inner truth. Quiet people glow differently. Their glow is not loud. It is subtle but undeniable. It comes from inner healing, from emotional maturity, from spiritual grounding. They glow because they have faced their darkness and learned how to bring light out of it. They glow because they choose peace over ego, wisdom over conflict, self-respect over approval. They glow because God strengthens people in silence. Transformation begins in silence. Purpose is born in silence. Breakthroughs start in silence. Quiet people often carry blessings others cannot see yet. They are being prepared for something greater. They are being molded through patience, through humility, through stillness. Their quiet season is not a pause, it is preparation. The world may overlook them now, but their time will come, their light will appear, their strength will be revealed, and when it does, it will be undeniable. Quiet people do not need to prove anything. They are not in competition with anyone. Their only competition is the person they were yesterday. They improve quietly. They succeed quietly. They heal quietly. But when life calls them forward, they step with authority. Everything they learned in silence becomes visible. Everything they endured becomes strength. Everything they overcame becomes confidence. Quiet people are powerful because they are unshakable. They face storms with calmness. They embrace challenges with patience. They handle pressure with grace. They do not crumble easily because they are rooted deeply. The wind may be strong, but their foundation is stronger. Noise may surround them, but their peace remains untouched. Quiet people are powerful because their spirit is steady. Their emotions do not control them. Their anger does not rule them. Their fear does not guide them. They walk with discipline, with clarity, with intention. They understand that real strength is not in how loudly you speak, but in how deeply you stand. Quiet people are powerful because they choose peace in a world full of chaos. They choose understanding in a world full of judgment. They choose patience in a world full of haste. They choose depth in a world full of superficiality. They choose self-respect in a world full of ego. Their quiet nature is a rebellion against noise, a powerful, intentional rebellion. Quiet people are powerful because their silence carries truth. Their presence carries meaning. Their calmness carries depth. They may not raise their voice, but their energy speaks for them. They may not seek attention, but they naturally attract respect. They may not fight for recognition, but they earn honor through character. If you are a quiet person, never doubt your strength. Never think you must be louder to matter. Never think your softness makes you weak. Never think your calmness makes you invisible. You are powerful in a way many cannot understand. Your silence holds wisdom. Your calmness holds strength. Your depth holds truth. Your presence holds weight. You are quiet, but powerful. You are calm, but unstoppable. You are soft, but unbreakable. You are gentle, but fierce. You are silent, but strong. So keep moving quietly. Keep growing quietly. Keep healing quietly. Keep rising quietly. Let your actions speak. Let your energy speak. Let your results speak. Let your character speak. Because one day the world will realize that the quiet one was the powerful one all along.